are we going?
Busan.
Hey, Kraken.
Okay. Good morning. We're in Busan. It's actually our second day here, but yesterday we woke up early and we went to the Gamcheon Culture Village, which is actually pretty close to where we're staying. Well, it's about half an hour away by bus, but that's close compared to all the other things that we're doing, so I'll call it close. And it's just like a neighborhood where all the buildings have been painted like bright colors. It's kind of like it's a pretty big tourist attraction, and there's lots of like shops on the inside, pretty touristy stuff. I mostly just went because I wanted to see it all together. I didn't really care about the shopping, but I like the shopping. But we bought some touristy stuff for my family, and then we came back to our Airbnb and got lunch at a really cute little cafe called Check-in Busan, and it's like a postcard cafe. And they had like postcards from different places around the world, and then they had Busan postcards that you could buy, and then you write a letter and then they'll send it for you. So we had lunch there, and I wrote a postcard to my grandma, so she'll see that soon. And then we went to the Sokpulsa temple, which was a bit far, and I read reviews that there was a bit of a hike to get to the temple, but that it wasn't that bad. So we were like, okay, we'll do it because it looks super pretty. So we went up the hike, and it was a bit more challenging than we were expecting. It was lots of hills, and the roads were real steep, and so we were really unprepared care. If I was in a dress, I was just wearing like regular clothes, and everyone that was passing us was in full-on hiking gear. So, but we made it to the top. We were dying a little bit, but and it was really pretty. The temple had like carvings into the side of the mountain in the rock of like bodhisattvas and the Buddha, and it wasn't very crowded at all, I guess because it's so hard to get to, but there was like 2 people praying. It was a pretty small temple, but it was still really pretty. I haven't seen any others like that that have the huge stone carvings, so that was really cool. And then going back down was really fast because it was all downhill. And then we had tickets to the Busan One Asia Festival, which was, I don't know what the rest of the festival was about, but we went to the concert and we saw lots of different K-pop groups for about, it was about $40, which was pretty good because we weren't that far from the stage. And then we thought we had seats, but it was actually standing. And so we saw lots of groups that we're super huge fans of, but people were looking at us like we're crazy because, I don't know, at American concerts you like scream and you jump around, but at Korean concerts like everyone just kind of stands there. They don't really scream. Like the songs have like fan chants, that's like parts in the song specifically for the fans to sing, but I don't know the fan chants for the song, so I was just singing like the whole song. And I was going for it. Like me and my friends, we were jumping around, we were going crazy, we were screaming. And so the Korean people were like, but whatever, we're having fun. They don't know how to have fun. Literally, if anyone was up there on the stage that wasn't their like favorite person, they were just sitting there like, and I was like, that's so rude. I was like, I don't know this song, but they're working hard up there dancing and singing, so I'm gonna enjoy it. So that was day 1. And then we made it back. Something sad happened. On to day 2. Wow. We're too poor to be here. So we slept in on the second day accidentally because we were super tired. Our first day was super long and neither of us set an alarm. And our Airbnb had like blackout curtains. So I woke up and it was dark and I was like, oh, I wonder what time it is. It's probably 6 or 7. I checked my phone and it's 9:45. So I was like, oh, we gotta get up and hit the road. So our first place we went to was the Haedong Yogungsa Temple, which was about almost 2 hours away by bus because it was on the opposite side of the city from where we were staying. So we figured we'd start off there and then work our way back towards our Airbnb as the day ended. So we went there and it was super pretty. It claims to be the most beautiful temple in Korea, which I don't know if it is or not. It was really pretty, but it was definitely a touristy temple. Like there were so many people there. There was literally hundreds of people there. So compared to the first temple we went to, where there was literally 3 other people there, it was very different. But it was right on the coast, so it overlooks the sea and it was really pretty. And then we went to Haeundae Beach, which is it's a pretty long beach, right in downtown Busan, and it was really pretty. You get a great view of the skyline and all the buildings. So we hung out there for a little bit. The weather was super nice, and then we took a little walk up what was it called, Dongbaeksam Island, which isn't really an island. It's just like, if anything, it's a tiny peninsula. And so we walked up there and got another like really pretty view of the beach, and then when you go around on the other side you can see like the bridge. And we were there when it was kind of close to sunset, so it was really pretty. And then we went to the Shinsegae Centum City shopping complex, which we only went there because it holds the Guinness World Record for the largest shopping complex in the world. So I was like, that's cool. It's 11 stories. I think it was gigantic, but we're definitely too poor to be there because like all the shops were like high-end, like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Miu Miu, whatever, all that. So we're mostly just there to like look around, not really buy anything. Though, like there was an H&M, so we went in the H&M, but even the H&M was super overpriced. So we were just like, we're leaving. And then that was day 2. Busan's really pretty, by the way. Downtown Busan, wow. It's less compact than Seoul. So it reminds me more, this is stupid, but it reminds me of like downtown Dallas. And so I was like, oh, I feel at home. But it was really pretty. My hair looks insane, but the weather is so nice. It's super windy, but it feels so good. day 3, our last day here, we went to the Oryuto Skywalk, which is like there's like a little rocky cliff, and there's a little glass walkway that you can walk out onto, and you can look down into the ocean and the rocks, and it was pretty. Great view. The weather was super nice. It was really windy, and Val thought it was really cold, so nearby was this like coastal walk along the cliff, and Val didn't want to go because it's cold, so she stayed in a little cafe that was nearby. So I went up the steps. I didn't go all the way along the thing because it was like 3 miles long, but I just went up to the top, and you could see like the Busan skyline in the distance, and then like the rock that you were just on. So it was really nice. And then the last thing we did was we went to Busan Tower, which was actually super close to where our Airbnb was. But the third day kind of sucked because we had to check out of our Airbnb at like 11 in the morning. Okay, awkward location change because it's time for me to go to class. But as I was saying, the third day was kind of awkward because we had to check out at 11, and we had this huge duffel bag. I don't know why I thought a duffel bag would be a better idea than a carry-on, but all of our stuff was in one bag, and it was heavy as hell. So walking around with that wasn't fun or easy, but we made it work. Busan Tower was pretty. That's like the only thing we did in Busan that actually cost money. So I feel like it was a pretty successful trip. I don't feel like I missed out on anything. I feel like we spent a good amount of time. And I would definitely go back. It's really pretty. So Busan, 10 out of 10. Love you, girl. See you next time. Bye.